Okay, right before we get into the Q&A, I'm wondering if there's a brief version of the process that you could walk us through of actually filing a DMCA. Because I way back like 3 years ago, I saw in chat right here that somebody was saying, asking, what prevents somebody from just any random Joe from filing claims, and and there are protections in place. Like you're putting things on the line. You don't just get to like log in under an alternate account on Reddit and file a claim. Like that's not really how it works. How does that work in a distilled fashion?
So basically how the process works, the DMCA process?
Yeah.
So you would file the notice. You'd swear all those things we talked about before.
Where are you filing it? Where does it go?
So it goes to a DMCA registered agent. So for example, at my office, we serve as DMCA registered agent for a number of companies. We receive official notices of DMCA takedowns. And if we receive those, we have to take it down. And so that way they all go to a particular person. If you do not have a DMCA registered agent, you risk losing your safe harbor status. Plain and simple. YouTube has an automated way of doing it, of submitting DMCAs, because they do them all the time. Twitch has a designated copyright agent. That's the same thing. And you can look it up. Actually, they don't make it very easy to find. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So for instance, if you wanted to issue one on Twitch or for Curse, because they're the same thing, you would send it to attention, copyright agent, 350 Bush Street, second floor, San Francisco, California, 94104. Or just email them or call it in, because people apparently use phones still. And so you would do it that way. They would pass it on to the proper people who would take care of it, make sure it's legit, make sure it has all the proper things, which didn't happen in Lyric's case. And then they take the content down. And likely issue a ban, although that's a separate policy. That's Twitch's own internal policy.
On Twitch's side, yeah.
The way that you would submit a counterclaim would be to go to the same person and swear under penalty of perjury. You have the right to have that content up there. And then you have a good faith belief that what they say directly is you have a good faith belief that the material was removed or disabled as a result of mistake or misidentification of material to be removed or disabled. And then you have to consent to the jurisdiction of federal district court, which is slightly different from the people who issue the takedown. And then it goes back up. And it's that simple.
Okay.
So you do have people that are DMCA trolls that go out there and just willy-nilly file them. And you will have people that are malicious in that way. That happens. It's unfortunate.
Okay.